So not sure if you knew, but normally I wear contacts, but I ran out. So today I'm in glasses. I just got back from the gym, and I just want to say one thing I am truly grateful for is Planet Fitness. They have been awesome during my transition. Ever since I talked to management and let them know I was transitioning, they let me use the locker room that I identify with. So they have been fantastic. Little things like that just go a long ways in validating me and affirming me and letting me know that that's a safe space for me to exist in.
Your U.S. women's soccer team famously lost to high school boys. Do you really think it's fair for these same boys to be competing in girls' sports?
The journalist referenced the embarrassing 2017 defeat where an under-15 boys squad beat Rapinoe and the U.S. women's national soccer team 5-2.
Why should trans people compete against young girls? Do you not think that they're going to get hurt? Are they going to get hurt?
The retired soccer star is known for supporting biological men competing against women.
The most urgent LGBTQAI+ issue is the attack on trans people.
People like Megan Rapinoe only like to cry about not having equality when it doesn't benefit them. It's just a matter of fact that men are just better at women in almost every sport known to man. And that's just the facts of reality. Women's football is nowhere near the level as men's football. And I can attest to that because I play football and I've played against women and it's a totally different level. And that's just how life is, and it is what it is.
I know people get triggered when I say this, and I know we're in Idaho, which is a conservative state, but this sign is incorrect because feminine is an incorrect term. It's about gender expression, not even about biology or parts. August? This should say menstrual care. Where's August? August isn't in Fred Meyer yet. We're only in Target.
Why?
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying. We're still a small business. Chicken's so fucking...
Or maybe it's called feminine care because the word feminine is derived from the word female, which is akin to a woman. But of course, I wouldn't expect someone who believes in the things that you believe in to understand that.
They said to me, Mommy, there are some kids in my class who don't even know their gender. So like an idiot, I say, tell them next time they're in the bathtub to look down. If it's a hot dog, they're a boy, and if it's not, they're a girl.
Which?
Then she says,
yeah.
They say, Mommy, that's their sex. That's binary. I'm talking about their gender. And gender is infinite. Gender is infinite. Where does a 10-year-old get those words?
Do you have any idea?
I have
Is
no
there someone
idea.
in their life that...
No. And I said to her, where did you find that? Where did you say? She said, some things I just know.
This story sounds like absolute baloney. I don't believe the story that her child or her child's friend told her because it's absolute nonsense. For you to believe in all of this nonsense of them being able to change their gender is just stupidity, and you as an adult should do better. Ah, yes, the community of love and inclusivity until you disagree with them.
The diversity claim is you need at least 30% of a more diverse team in order to actually get.
So if you're at 25, it's
You said 29,
it's
doesn't
like
make
negligible.
The statistic is you at least need a 30% team, a 30% more diverse team before you.
What is this statistic?
It's
Can I ask you a question? Would a company be considered diverse if there were no men in it?
no. You need diversity in all angles.
Oh, okay.
I genuinely don't even have anything to say to the stupidity I just heard in that video.
Did you ever cheat on me? If not, did you ever come close?
Definitely came close a few times.
Oh, what'd you do? I don't fucking care. You know that I cheated on you, so
Yeah, no,
like...
I know. I nearly hooked up with people a few times.
Yeah, but like anyone I know.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well that's boring.
Yeah, sorry. I'm more of a do it where you can't be seen kind of person.
Yeah, I guess it was a bit more obvious with mine.
Yeah, even when you thought you weren't.
Both times I cheated on him, it was a threesome, and that was the first
Which is
threesome.
like doubly defeating.
I know, which is like so bad, but that was when we first started dating, and then there was the threesome with the couple that we both knew, and that was a couple days before we'd broken up.
You seem pretty relaxed talking about this. How does that make you feel, man?
I've had worse. What was difficult about being with me?
You hadn't gone to therapy. I think you had a lot of issues that you hadn't dealt with. Those were taken out on me all the time for 3 whole years. And that was why it was incredibly difficult. As tumultuous as it was, I'm really happy and proud of the person that I am now, and I don't think I could have been that if we hadn't been together. You weren't the first bad relationship, but you were definitely the last, you know?
You were the first, like, serious relationship I ever had.
Yeah.
And it's actually stayed that way. So hopefully that means it's the last time I'm going to be in a relationship like that.
I guess.
The fact that she spoke about cheating on her boyfriend and had a smile throughout the whole conversation goes to show you she doesn't even care about the whole thing. Men need to stop allowing this nonsense to go on, because the more you allow this nonsense to go on, the more she'll continue to engage in this type of behavior with other people. Because of the fact that you don't have boundaries, and you never had boundaries, and you probably still to this day don't have boundaries because of the fact that you're still engaging in an interview with her, shows me you don't have boundaries. She's going to continue to engage in this behavior with other people even though you guys aren't with each other anymore.
Would you feel it would be fair that a transgender woman wins the Miss USA title over a natural-born woman? That's from Twitter.
I do think that that would be fair, but I can understand that people would be a little apprehensive to take that road, because there is a tradition of natural-born women, but today where there's so many surgeries and so many people out there who have a need to change for a happier life, I do accept that because I believe it's a free country.
The fact that it took her some time to answer this question tells me that she knows the true answer to this question, and she knows the reality of things, but she wants to answer it in a political way, as most people do in today's world. Most people are cowards, and they don't want to answer what's real, and they don't want to tell the truth because they don't want to hurt people's feelings. And that's what's created what we have right now, because of the fact that people care more about feelings than the truth. We've lied so much to people that they're actually going on with this nonsense and promoting this nonsense to the public, and then once you disagree with this nonsense, they say that you hate them, when we all know that's not the case. I just love the truth, like most people do.
As we're dating, there was a time where I end up being pregnant. Not with him, of course, but not by him. I end up pregnant. I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So then I end up getting an abortion by myself, and it was the most horrible visit I've ever done. That moment where I was like, how did I get here? Like, I had this beautiful, wonderful man of God. I am pregnant and I have this abortion. I'm doing all this in secret. It was so heavy that I had to tell him. And when I tell him this last time, he's gonna break up with me. I broke his heart like 8 times. And then this is the last time. I'm like, there's no way he wants me back, ever. And then so we talk, and he said, well, did you ask God for forgiveness? I'm like, I did. Did you forgive yourself? I'm like, I don't know. Well, I love you and I still want you to be my wife. That was my moment that I felt God's mercy and grace for the first time ever.
Any man who stays in a relationship with a woman like this, I do not feel sorry for you. I don't know how people get on podcasts and say nonsense like this to the whole world, because this shows me you don't even care about the reputation of your husband. Why don't you just keep this to yourself, or keep this to your close circle and not say things to everyone else? But of course, in today's world of female empowerment, they get on podcasts and say stupid things like this. It's totally not grooming.
I'm a high school math teacher. My job is to teach math.
Then why are you teaching your kids about this? What is this, calculus? Algebra? I don't remember learning about this in math class.
Today wasn't supposed to be a crying day. Why do I always feel like crying? Why do I always feel like crying? Don't do it, Dylan. Don't you dare. No!
The video that we just watched right now was a man claiming to be a woman and parading around as if he's a woman crying on the camera.